Hey guys, Super Solar Saturday. I just kind of wanted to share with you how solar has changed my life. You know, that's a very popular thing to contemplate in the industry. And as I think about it, it's not as much that solar has changed my life per se, as it is I have changed my life because of the ideas that have been introduced to me and the people who I've met while selling solar that have introduced those ideas to me. And that's what's going to allow me to do this. Hey, how are you doing? Good. Are your parents home?
No, I own this house.
You're the parent?
Yeah.
Okay, understood. I apologize. Dog parent, yeah.
Yeah.
How old?
A year.
Nice. A year and a couple months. My puppy is a year and 3 months.
Yeah.
Okay, you'll get there one day.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Actually, his birthday is June 15th. So.
No way. My gotcha day was June 3rd.
Oh, cute.
And I'm trying to get this to come up of Maggie, but it keeps showing me my map. Hold on. Basically, what we do is rather than asking you to purchase solar panels, which takes that commitment, right? Has anybody stopped by with a PPA report for your house? Okay. It stands for Power Purchase Agreement, and it's a new program for a good reason. It allows you to just purchase your power at a fixed rate using solar power without having to take on the loan and the liability that comes with buying solar panels. Yeah, so it doesn't make sense for everybody. You have a pretty great roof for it. But is it really? You replaced it?
I didn't replace it right before I bought it.
Okay, cool. Well, that's good because with the PPA, it's like when we're taking on the liability, we would rather work with people with a new roof so that it's not something we have to pay for in the future.
So do you guys loan the solar panels?
Good question. It's loan is not the way that it goes because that requires financing, right? When you're purchasing solar panels, you're taking out a loan. These are, in a way, it's almost as if we're loaning you our equipment so that you can purchase the power that they produce.
Right, and then do you charge for that borrow fee or whatever?
Oh, no. No, you pay for the power and that's it. Do you know kind of, do you pay your electric bill or your husband?
Oh, I'm single. Yeah,
okay, all right. Righteous, there you go. That's what I'm talking about.
People in Texas don't really like to believe that, but 27, I own this home.
Dude, that's sick. Let's go, awesome. And so, do you see the delivery charge from AEP on your bill ever?
Yeah. It was actually $80 this month, so I don't even know what that is. Because I was trying to look at the bill, and I was like, why is it so expensive? And usually, like last month, it was like 50, and this month is 80. So I don't know what that is, but. So what that is that's like where the monopoly comes into play. AEP, they own the power lines, which are underground in this neighborhood. But so for that reason, you know, when a transformer goes out, they're the ones who come and fix it really quick so that you have power. When people buy their solar panels, they take on the responsibility for it. Right? There's the liability. You know, we learned from Spider-Man when we're kids, with great power comes great responsibility, and then everybody grows up and forgets about it, you know? With the PPA, it's the same relationship, except we don't tack on that delivery fee. So do you get your bill in the mail, or is that on your phone? It's on my app.
Okay. Could I kind of show you what I'm talking about with that?
I think they're on my phone.
Righteous.
You guys want to come in? You can.
Oh, cool. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much. Were your feet just burning up standing on the pavement? What's up, big dog? So you're actually on a great rate. So Reliant, they offer awesome plans. So, you're paying 10 cents a kilowatt hour up to 1,000 kilowatt hours, and then anything after that, it goes down. Righteous. So then the $81 delivery fee, right? You could be getting away with just $160 after that delivery fee, and then taxes and all that stuff. It turns into $260, and it's like, hey, we're using more power. It's the summer. That makes sense, but it really, you could be getting away with $100 less. So, anyways, if we were to kind of take your total usage, or take your price, total price $260 divided by your total usage, 686. 686. That's where we see like kind of what we're paying after delivery. It's about 15 cents a kilowatt hour, and that's kind of where they get you. So I'll kind of grab a picture of this for my engineer, because if we get numbers back and it's like, hey, we're not going to really be able to show them day one savings, as the installers, like we can't really put our name out like that out there in the neighborhood. We want you to be willing to tell people we do good work. The sales guys, if you're interested, they can do whatever they want. But exactly. And that's exactly what we would want you to tell your neighbors. So I'll kind of show you the Garcia situation. And here's your phone, by the way. They were paying about $185 on average, 16 cents a kilowatt hour, very similar to you. Since we could overproduce, do you know kind of how net metering works? Okay, I'll show you that after. You produce more than enough that you need. Now you're not worried about running the fans, the lights, the AC, and you have extra power, and that extra power you sell back at the end of every month.
Okay.
Okay, and so we took them down to 132, locked them in at 12 cents a kilowatt hour.
Okay.
So if we can't do that, then it's like, okay, this isn't a no-brainer. She can buy it from somebody else, right? But this is how a negative bill looks. And this is Pulse Power. It's a different company than yours, but they all do the same thing.
Yeah.
This family used 1,300 kilowatt hours. They produced 1,800, sold it back. They saw a negative bill for $77 that month.
Okay.
On the year, they've got 188 saved up.
Okay.
So in the summer, when they use more, right, they're only going to produce 1,800. God forbid they use 2,000 kilowatt hours. Now they're going to see an electric bill. It's going to be covered because they have the negative credits. Okay. It's sort of like AT&T's rollover minutes. Our parents remember. Yeah. So that's the situation that we've got to be able to see. If we can't do that for you, then we'll just let you be.
Yeah. Okay.
And now one more thing. Do you know where the power meter is in the back?
Yeah, I think I've seen it.
Let's take a look at that, because that way we know how much you're using. If we can't, come up with accurate numbers, then obviously it's not going to be good. Okay, so the meter's right there. Can I grab a picture and I'll come right back? Yeah, exactly. And so part of the making sure that people could go solar, they re-upped these. They made them digital. Now they can track your consumption easier for billing. It'll spin backwards when you hook up to solar. As long as it spins backwards more than you're using, spinning forwards, like the Garcias, they overproduced, we're in the clear. If we can't do that, obviously, it's not going to make sense. But the biggest thing that is keeping some of your neighbors from doing this, I don't think it'd be a problem here, but it's just credit. Will we have at least a 700 credit score?
Not currently. It's like it's like just under that.
Over 650?
Yeah.
Okay, that's really the hard line. I tend to just ask for 700 just to kind of be. The only reason they ask for that is just to make sure they're dealing with people who pay their bills.
Right.
When you're financing it, you could have below a 600, your payment's going to be through the roof. It's not going to be fun. Again, the sales guys, they'll pull that off. But anyways, for the PPA, that's, when the bank takes on the liability, that's what they say. Now, are you going to be around all day?
Yeah, we're going to be in and out, just doing stuff, but I can give you my number.
100%, yeah. And we'll have my engineer take a look at everything. Word, yeah. So it's pretty quick for him to swing in and kind of lay out situation A, situation B. So let's try to make that happen before Monday, if that's fair. Righteous. Okay, what would be better for you? Looking at my schedule, I've got a 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock open. I could do earlier than that, though.
He has an appointment at 4, so if we could, how long does it take?
If you come prepared with a lot of questions, it's much faster.
Okay, you can come at 3 then.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as it's not more than
You want to say 2:30, just in case? Cool.
Yeah.
We'll go 2:30. And so do yourself a solid, do him a solid, write down all the questions that you have. Make his life hard. Yeah. Because that's what he does that for a living. So he'll know how to answer all of your questions. But, that's kind of what makes it take a little bit longer. It's pretty simple to just lay it out for you, show you option A, option B. And if it makes sense, he'll guide you through the process of getting started. But if not, it's your electric bill. That's totally cool. Any other questions right now?
No.
I need to change this to an A. Anyways, great meeting you too. Yeah. What time do we say tomorrow?
2:30.
2:30. Righteous. I'll let Colin know. What did I say before we walked into the house? It was what I've learned from the people I've met selling solar that have enabled me to do things like that and make a positive impact on the community, help people save a lot of money going solar, and make a great living while I'm doing it. So this is what we're all about.